It's 3 times the magic, darling. It's also 3 times the bloody price, darling. Rip-off cream. It is a bloody rip-off. Anyway, I've got the soluble part of vitamin C. Sorry, just going to do my thumbnail quickly. I'm only joking, guys. I'm only joking. I should just say, guys, sorry, that fly's come back again. God, that bloody fly's going to be there forever now, isn't it? That was horrible. Hello, beautiful ones. Welcome back to Joseph Makes Skincare. If you're new to my channel, my name's Joseph. It's lovely to have you with us all today. Today's tutorial, it's not really a tutorial per se. It's more of a pre-tutorial tutorial, if that makes sense to you guys at home. And in this tutorial today, I'm going to be telling you exactly what you'll need to make my own version of Charlotte Tilbury's old magic cream, which goes for a ridiculous £79 for 50 mils, and that to me is very, very offensive. So, but it is very, very popular, hence making the need for a dupe or a DIY version of necessary. Yeah, okay guys, so if that sounds like something you want to watch, keep watching. So what I do, beautiful ones, is before I approach any recipe at all, is what I do is I look at the ingredients list, and in my own mind, I automatically convert them in, or the ingredients into available ones for you and for me that don't cost the earth. So I've got, as I said, I've got the old Charlotte Tilbury. Do you know this stuff costs £195 for 150 mils? That's absurd, isn't it? Just ridiculous, guys. But if any of you guys at home want to know what I've got on my face today, zilch, basically. I've just had a wash and I'll have a bath a little bit later on. I love baths, spent half my life in the bath, submerged under gallons of water with, yeah, stop waffling, right? All I'm using on my skin at the moment, beautiful ones, is a soya serum. And all that is just 10 to 15 capsules of soy isoflavones, water, and a touch of preservative. I will just say a very quick point about the old soya serum, guys. It's a wonderful recipe. Obviously, it does this to your skin, or if you want to look even better than me, you probably do look better than me. Most people do, but so what I did, beautiful ones, was to, after my first bottle I've made, I've got about 5,000 bottles of the stuff floating around my place, or my gaff, if you like. But I noticed that the addition of phenoxyethanol, which is quite a fatty sort of preservative, it tends to pool up in water, or oil up, if you like. But I found it may have just been that, or it may have been the fact that I added 30 capsules as opposed to just the 15 or 10 to 15. But it seemed to lose its efficacy for some reason. It wasn't making my skin look like it does now. Bearing in mind I've got nothing on my face at the moment, but I have been using the soya serum. Well, you heard me say that. So instead, just go in with a little bit of potassium sorbate and the tiniest amount, guys. That will keep it fresh or preserve it, or extend its shelf life for a few weeks or months or however long, and keep it in the fridge too, guys, you know, to add another level of freshness to it. But right, so should we carry on with the old what we'll need for Charlotte Tilbury's old hyper expensive rip-off cream? Sorry, magic cream. I also should just say quickly, guys, if I keep coughing into these, I haven't quite got that fly out yet. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my my Revolution CC cream and powder duo video, because I swallowed a fly the other day, and there's a whole different story surrounding that, but it haven't still quite got it out of my system yet, and I'm still making me cough even 2 days on. So guys, without me waffling any further, I've got the old Charlotte Tilbury's magic cream open at rip-off cream. It is a bloody rip-off. Anyway, I've got it open on its ingredients, and what I'll do is I'll just go through. What I'll do is, probably to make it quicker for you guys, so I'm not sat here reading through each bloody ingredient, you know, and boring the life out of you guys. I'll just what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll scan through, and I'll just tell you what we'll need just to be able to make a dupe which is as near as damn it to the old rip-off cream. So the first ingredient on there, and by the way, when you're reading an ingredients list, it goes by higher percentage of after the word ingredients. So as you can see there, that says the word ingredients. Sorry. Yeah, there, ingredients. And the first word is aqua, or eau, or le, or water, because that is obviously. And then the next ingredient is homosalate, and homosalate is it's a sunscreen basically, but we won't be using that because that's a chemical sunscreen. We'll be using, possibly, I might not add a sunscreen because I can't see the point really, but if you want to, just add some zinc oxide or some titanium dioxide, possibly around a teaspoon. We'll be making 50 or 100 mils of this old rip-off cream. But and then the next ingredient I can see, which we can get our hands on quite easily, is glycerine. Can you see? there. Glycerine or glycerol is a natural moisturizing factor. It's a byproduct of soap production. It's got a very, very sweet taste, and it will just add a very, very hydrating or moisturizing effect or property to the cream. So scanning down, and then we've got a whole list of oils and butters. There's xanthan gum, there's aloe juice, which we're not going to bother with because I don't like plant stuff. Plant stuff? What's plant stuff? Don't really know. And then, as I say, there's loads of oils. And then down here, where is it? Let me have a look. Yeah, Ascorbyl palmitate. Can you see that? Where is it? Ascorbyl palmitate and ascorbic acid. Now, because these are so far down on the ingredients list, I imagine that there's not very much of them at all, possibly 0.1% of ascorbyl palmitate and ascorbic acid. And ascorbyl palmitate is a fat-soluble version of vitamin C. And what they do is they basically fuse the old water-soluble part of vitamin C, or ascorbic acid, which is a water-soluble, and they fuse it with palmitic acid to make it then fat soluble, so that it can protect the fatty parts of the skin cell, because our skin cells are made up of fats and water and loads of other stuff. But you know, in order to make a skin cream or treatment which is going to protect all areas of your skin, it's probably best to have something which would protect both water areas and fat areas, if that makes sense. So that's why I got these, and I'll link all of these into the description where I got these from. This is a now Ascorbyl palmitate 500 milligram capsules, and there are 100 veg caps in there, or vegetable capsules. You can see that, can't you? Yeah, there are some bulkers, some bulking agents in this. What are they? Let's have a look. Hydromelose, cellulose, capsule shell, rice flour. Basically, as I said, I mean, we'll be using such small amounts, or we could use a little bit more to make our ones more effective. So that's Ascorbyl palmitate done. And also the old trusted ascorbic acid. Now, this is the water-soluble form of vitamin C. So remember, we've got the old fat-soluble here, and now we've got a water-soluble part of vitamin C. Sorry, just going to do my thumbnail quickly. I'm only joking, guys. I'm only joking. I wouldn't do that to you beautiful ones, wasting your valuable time by me posing. So this, as I said, this will protect them. Spitting everywhere. What's wrong with me today? I don't know. As I said, this will protect the water-soluble parts of the cell, or the water components of the skin cell. So now we've covered both fat-soluble. Yeah, you said that, Joseph. Right. Moving on. My skin looks amazing today, doesn't it? Considering I've got nothing on it, guys. That soy serum works really bloody well. Make some. If you want skin like mine, or you look even better than me, because I don't look that good, do I? But I mean, if you just want to... Right, I'm waffling again. Sorry, guys. So as you can see, the oils start around... Where do they start? Just beneath the old shea butter, we've got avena sativa, which is oatmeal, or oat... What do they call it? Oat kernel extract, I beg your pardon. And then there's Camellia oleifera, or seed oil, Rosa canina oil, which is rosehip oil. You've got Damascena extract, you've got sunflower seed, we've got Machelia, alba, leaf oil, basically loads and loads and loads of different oils in there. And rather than, guys, having to source all of these umpteen bloody oils, which Charlotte's decided to add into her super duper rip-off cream, which is supposed to have a turnaround effect. Don't ask me what that means. Can the whole thing reverse? I don't know. Reverse aging, maybe. You need to find a product which basically has a blend of all of those oils in. And they're not going to be exact as Charlotte Tilbury's, but I don't really know why it's got so many oils in there. They're certainly not benefiting the skin in a vast way. But I was in Aldi's on Thursday, today's Saturday, so 2 days ago, and I picked up this one. Perineum massage oil, massage perineum massage oil, or massage oil, if you like. And this is for pregnant mums, or mums which have recently given birth. And this is very similar to bio oil. And bio oil would be an excellent source of all of those oils we need. I'll link a picture of bio oil here. And I'll also link into the description where I got these from. These were 99 pence each, guys, possibly around $1.50 or something like that. That's me guessing wildly there, guys. It might be a little bit less. And this is that 30 mils? Focus. Oh, it's not going to, it's not in a very good mood today, bless it. Anyway, yeah, so these are 30 mils, and in here you get loads of oils, and that's all that's in there, guys, is a blend of, and in here we've got Prunus agmedelis oil, which is sweet almond oil. You've also got Vitis vinifera oil, which is grapeseed oil, brilliant. Persea gratissimia oil, which is avocado oil. Olea Europa oil, anyone guess? Olive oil, brilliant. Fruit oil, and then you've got capric triglycerides, which are again another blend of fatty acids. These are beneficial fatty acids from the coconut. And then you've got lavandula augustifolia oil, lavender oil. And then finally, we've got a little bit of tea tree oil in there. So, I mean, obviously these have been tested to be able to use on the body and on the face. So, so that's that component of the recipe done. And also on the website, you've got the what the ingredients or the main or spotlight ingredients are in this, and you can see there you've got the old frangipani oil, and here there's something called BioNymph peptide, and I don't know what that is actually. This formula has got peptides in it, and the peptide blend in it is called Matrixyl 3000, and these are a blend of 2 or 3 peptides. I think these are really low down on the old ingredients list, so we're talking fractions of percents here, guys, because something like Charlotte Tilbury or any big beauty brand will not want to spend loads of money on hero ingredients, because again they're label dressing, so they've been able to put that in there so that they can then say that this has got so and so in it and it will do, but then it's such small amounts it's negligible basically. So, and I believe you can probably see that focus. Oh, come on, there you go. Can you see those down there somewhere, the words palmitol tetrapeptides, palmitol tripeptide, and that they're basically peptides are ingredients which can help skin signal to each other, therefore initiating a response whereby the skin then it increases its synthesis of collagen and elastin and laminin, all of those beautiful support structures which help the skin, you know, stay in place as opposed to sagging and dipping. Think of it as like a balloon. Do you know what I mean? A balloon, when it's pumped up and it's full of air, is smooth, isn't it? And when it's less full of air, it starts to sag and drop and so on. That's a good analogy, actually. Just think of it as a balloon, you know, a full balloon or a burst or a less full balloon. Yep, that'll do. So guys, the old rip-off cream has 2 peptides in which I can see, and in here we've got palmitoyl, sorry, that's the fat part of the old peptide, and then you've got tetrapeptide 7, so the whole thing's called palmitoyl tetrapeptide 7. And you've also got another one called palmitoyl tripeptide 1. And I won't bore you with the old, I mean, my moustache is just, the hairs just grow upwards. They just go right up my nose, guys, and it's really irritating, but just shave it off. No, I can't. I don't like myself without facial hair. Now then, beautiful ones, I can hear you asking yourself the question, where do you get these peptides from? Good question, guys, bloody good question. And the answer is a lot of serums out there do have these 2 peptide blend it together. They're called Matrixyl 3000, which I'll write down here or up here somewhere anyway. I'll figure it out. And what I did is I went online and I found a solution of 10% Matrixyl 3000, and it is the Revolution Matrixyl 10% serum. So, yeah, basically. So that's Revolution 10% Matrixyl 3000 in a water-based serum, which is already made for us. And yes, I suppose it does seem counterintuitive to be buying a skincare product to make a skincare product with, or a dupe with, or a DIY formula with. However, to get our hands on the pure peptides themselves, it is possible, guys. However, it is really expensive. Peptides are synthetic, they're man-made, and therefore they do cost quite a bit of money. Whereas this guy was £10. And there is 30 mils here. Yep, 30 mils. You can see that there somewhere. 30 mils. Yep. And in this one, we've got both of the peptides which we need for the Charlotte Tilbury. And as I said before, at risk of repeating myself again and boring the life out of you beautiful ones at home again, the amount of Matrixyl 3000 which is in Charlotte Tilbury's rip-off cream, sorry. The amount of Matrixyl 3000 which is in Charlotte Tilbury's magic cream, that's better. It is a rip-off though, guys, anyway. It's just so small and so negligible that, you know, I think we can get away with using this as a source of those peptides. So And then there are a couple of ingredients which we can also get our hands on. There's vitamin E here. We'll probably use a capsule or two in our, in our dupe of rip-off cream, and also glycerin. And glycerin, I got this from I got 3 of these from Waitrose, something like £1.50, around $2 US. So really, really cheap, guys. And this formula possibly altogether would come to around £5 versus 190. Did I say 190? Excuse me, just for 1 second, while I just collapse on the floor at the bloody price of £195, guys, for 150 mils. Should we try and make 200 mils? Let's go for it, shall we? Why not, eh? Let's make 200 mils of Charlotte Tilbury's magic cream, and keep saying rip-off cream, and it's psychological, isn't it? It's Freudian slips all the time, because I know that Charlotte Tilbury's an old deceitful. No, she's not. I'm only joking, guys. These big beauty brands, they do make skincare products for pence, and then they charge something like 195, ripping you off, basically. Also, beautiful ones, if you want me to add in the hummus or our equivalent of homosalate, which, as I said, is a sunscreen ingredient, we'll use titanium dioxide or zinc oxide, and I'll only add a very, very small amount of that because it tends to add quite a white cast to the formula. Let me know in the comments, will you, whether you want me to add the sunscreen element to this formula or whether I can just, go ahead and make it without. So sorry about this, guys, but I've just read this What Makes It Magic part on Charlotte Tilbury's website. And the first line of What Makes It Magic says, "This magic extra large jar is 3 times larger than my iconic 50ml moisturizer. It's 3 times the magic, darling. It's also 3 times the bloody price, darling." I'm so bitter, guys, aren't I? So bitter. Oh, well. I just hate the fact that, I'm going to say it again, but, these beauty brands, they're ripping us off, guys. I mean, if you want to line Charlotte Tilbury's already overflowing pockets with your hard-earned cash, then feel free. But I, for one, aren't going to do it. I'm not going to do it, guys. So if you want to join me on my DIY revolution, then please feel free. That's it for today. Basically, the rest of the ingredients are stuff which I'll cobble together, and I'll tell you on the day, which I'll probably do the tutorial tomorrow. And as I said, we'll make 200 mils and then put Charlotte's 150 mils for £5,000, £195. But we'll put that to shame, guys, and we'll thrash it out the park, because we're using so much more of those ingredients, which will make a big difference to our skin. At the moment, the amount that Charlotte has in hers wouldn't remove a line off I can't think of a metaphor there, but basically they just wouldn't make any difference to skin, whereas we're going to be adding them in levels which do make a difference. So as I said, there are a few bits and pieces. I don't think this formula's got any fragrance in. Just give me a second, guys, sorry. Right, why is it magic? Here we go. No, and fragrance would come in the word parfum, which means it's French for fragrance or scent or so on. So right, so beautiful ones, that's my tutorial done with today. And as I said, I'll probably do the rip-off cream, magic cream tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. No, I'll definitely do that tomorrow, guys. And as I said, we'll make, yeah, we've already said that, Joseph. So if you're going to be making this cream and join me on my little journey of how to make, just let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear you that what you're going to be doing, guys, whether you're going to make this beautiful dupe of Charlotte Tilbury's magic cream. And I should just say, guys, sorry, that fly's come back again. God, that bloody fly is going to be there forever now, isn't it? That was horrible. Anyway, as I said, yeah, at the moment I'm trying to do one DIY skincare tutorial and then a makeup or a beauty related tutorial. So we're doing one and then the other, and then one and then the other. But if you like one more than the other or vice versa, let me know in the comments, guys. This man will stop rabbiting in a minute and waffling on insanely or inanely and let you get on with your beautiful Saturdays, guys. But before I go, I'd like to just say sorry if my bounce versus pounce comment caused any offence to anyone. It certainly wasn't meant like that. It's just my sense of humour. I'm so sorry, guys. I've got a typical British sense, which is quite a dry sense of humour. And I just found it quite amusing that YouTube had corrupted the word and it's made it into a colloquialism now, guys. And it's what's the word I'm looking for? Bastardized. And that's I'm not swearing, guys. I think that is in the dictionary. It's bastardized a word, bounce, into pounds. And I just thought that was really amusing, guys. So I'm sorry if that caused any offense. And I wasn't talking about anyone in particular there, beautiful ones. Right, guys, that's me over. I'm signing off now. Stop talking, Joseph. Yep. Go out there and enjoy the sun, loves. Go on and you know, put your shorts on or your bikini or whatever you're going to wear, because today's going to be a beautiful day. It's 7:30 in the morning. I've been up since 5. I love summer mornings. That's not for here, though, is it really? There was a lot to cover, though, guys, and I do apologise for rabbiting inanely again. But all that remains now is for me to wish you beautiful ones a gorgeous weekend. You know, go out and just enjoy the sun, guys. We don't have very much sun, especially in England. No, we don't have it. In fact, the sun's deigned to join us today. Not for long, though, probably about half a minute, I imagine. But right, guys, yeah, okay. Have a lovely weekend, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream tutorial. All right, guys, have a lovely Saturday. See you soon. Take care. Bye.